Over 80 people are homeless after a fire ripped through an informal settlement in Vleerhof. The Gift of the Givers and local leaders are working to help affected residents with food, clothing and a place to sleep as they wait for government assistance. Katlego Sekgoto has the story.
The community of the Vleerhof informal settlement here will have to pick up the pieces of their lives in the coming days, this following Sunday's devastating fire. It's unclear where families will be housed for now.
Right now, we are trying to arrange the hall, but other leaders are working on that people should be accommodated to the community hall. That's what we are trying to do right now, yes. And then also, as community members also, we are trying our level best to get some assistance, even personal assistance where we could assist, because there are also children that are affected.
Community members are calling on government to urgently intervene. They say they know there's a place nearby where they can be accommodated. Local priest in Mabasa has volunteered to help with food supplies for a few days.
We have a shelter here, which is a temporary tent that we use for fellowship. So we're intending to allow some of those guys, the victims, to use the space as accommodation currently. Until then, we find solution to the problem. Secondly, we're intending to provide them with food, meal, breakfast and lunch. We're intending to start today around 1 o'clock to provide them with at least something, a warm meal to help them, and then tomorrow as well to do that. We are appealing to everyone who's listening to us right now, who is able to help. They can come and join us to assist. We have a couple of families here who are actually in need, and I don't think if then we have to wait for the government would get the assistance that we need.
At the same time, non-governmental organization, the Gift of the Givers, is already on the ground to offer assistance.
We'll discuss with disaster management on the ground, and then we'll see. But today, we're going to give them clothes, warm food, blankets, mattresses.
At the same time, community leaders have also complained of a wider crime problem in the area.
The obvious one is the issue of zamazamas. You see here we are sitting around the mining, what to call shafts. Yeah, and then you see zamazamas moving, walking around, all those things, you see, and it's bound to happen that criminal activities also will occur.
Many residents in informal settlements such as this one continue to make use of candles or make illegal electricity connections. This makes them vulnerable to fires and incidents of burning. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Katlego Sekgoto in Vleerhof.